Hey everyone, this is Gus. Welcome to my new transmission. Yes, I have volume right now. Well, let me know in the chat is you are hearing me good because I have to do some switches to my microphone, which is right now over here. You're gonna see it, but I like to know what is going on with my volume. Tell me if my voice here is good or this is some kind of weird. Let me know, please. I will appreciate that. And by the way, for many of us living in the States, tomorrow is 4th of July. Actually, 5th of July is gonna be the 4th of July. So we're gonna have a Monday. That's nice. 3 days weekend. Love it. And by the way, if you are not living in the States, anyway, try to be here in 4th of July. It's nice. Well, anyway, as I told you, my name is Gus Duenas, and this is my channel. And what I'm doing here, well, I do light painting, pretty much like concept art. And I'm just trying to do this kind of, the challenges, I guess you can say it that way, but it's not pretty much challenge because I'm not challenging you to or dare you to do something. It's just the challenge for me. So, sorry, what I'm gonna do is ask you guys is you can just drop me a message, whatever part in the message of this video, or yeah, just drop me a message in this video in particular, and tell me a description of whatever the character you have in your mind. Yeah, just put in words. Just put in words. Women, nice, please, I don't do adult. Not at all. I don't do erotic. Not at all. I don't do explicit explicit content. Not at all. But if you have an idea that is, regular kind of like Marvel, DC kind of, and those kind of parameters, or for gaming, I can help you out. What I'm gonna do is try to see the best descriptions that you have about that character, such character, and I will do that live. I will start doing the description live. But first off, I will start doing some research because I see a girl. She was from DC. I mean from Marvel. Actually, it's a concept art. She's a nice girl, and she told us something pretty interesting. You can just start using your imagination, but the truth is, there is no way for you just to rely on imagination. She said that sometimes for creating a cyber or something, for creating the parts, she needs to see like a motorcycle parts, motorcycle engines, or something like that. Different parts, computers, that kind of parts. So you can just have an idea of what you're dealing with, even though it never existed. That is what's called references. That is what you are going to use after concept art. That's what you're going to use if you are an illustrator. Even though if you are a portrait artist, you need references too. You mean your mother is a reference. Oh no, I don't like that smile there. Can you make me with a sexy smile, like a smirk? You can take my picture here. Okay, I take the picture, and I'll try to fit that and what I already did. Digital versus what is this? Versus traditional. I hate that traditional. And before my time, it was called art. I mean, whatever art. It's either sketches, either pencils, either charcoal, this kind of like pastel, or oil pastels, or chalk pastels, clays, even clay sculpture. That was called art. That was actually art. But that is what I've been told. It is art. So yeah, right now let me check if I'm and I can see my view my oh docs my chat. So yeah, my chat is starting. Yeah, I have my chat right now. Thank you. Somebody's watching me. All my 4 channels are working. Yeah, that's nice. Well, anyway, as I was telling you, you need references. What? Why? I want to be, able to do it from my imagination. I have such kind of things in my imagination. Probably not. Just thinking this. Since you were born, either you are my age or you are, younger, you have been bombarded, practically bombarded, like Berlin kind during the World War II or London, that kind of bombarded with a bunch of images, bunch of pics, bunch of pixels, bunch of ideas from everywhere. I mean, since Star Wars to whatever the others, MCU, DC, Zack Snyder, Starship Troopers, that kind of stuff. All the sequels of Starship Troopers that never went to, the biggest screen, but they went straight to video and they were digital kind of animation. Yeah, they are there. So you were bombarded with tons and tons of images with references of how a stormtrooper or a guy from the Star Wars should look like, or how a guy from the futuristic kind of like a fascist Nazi state, like was portrayed in Starship Troopers, should look like. So you have references. You have a bunch of references. Even Joyce, you are like a scholar. Yeah, no, not me. Well, like a scholar of art. I like art. I love art. I have tons and tons and tons of books here in the state. I just have everything digitally. But I have tons and tons of books of, Renaissance art. I love Renaissance art. At 18 years old, I basically dreamt to be like Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, not the rapey part. Do you know that that guy was accused of being a rapist, right? Yeah, you should see the. Oh my God, you should see that kind of the the books about the real books, not the kind of documentary made by History or Discovery Channel. I mean the real books about Leonardo da Vinci. Yeah, he was accused. Even though he was released, he was accused. He was just putting a line in somebody. Just that's the guy. Not good. Not good at all. Even good artists have a very, very dark side. That was a very dark. Anyway. Or, Benvenuto Cellini, the best sword in Italy, and also a nice sculptor, but he was a murderer too. He was a hitman too. Yeah. That is the kind of stuff that you should see everything. Because sometimes you cannot separate a person from its circumstances. Yeah, this is a person, this is the guy who created this kind of nice art, but these were his circumstances. That's what he did also. He was a horrible person too. Like Francis Bacon, he was a horrible person too. Yeah, he made kill himself 2, 3 people. Yeah, that kind of horrible person he was. Well, anyway, that is that. If you were like I said, if you were like a scholar, you like to study art, that's the kind of things that you will start, looking at. Yeah, you start to looking at the psychology of the subject, at everything. Yeah, for example, sometimes the description of the characters are totally, totally abstract, like vivacious kind of girl, a spoon. She is so gleeful. She is so delightful, which is so abstract. You don't have an idea for what is delightful. You find a delightful face in Google, just Google delightful faces, and there is a bunch of faces that sometimes they are not related one to each other. So that is so abstract. But you, as an artist, as an illustrator or even as a concept artist, you should put that in 9 by 12 or even 8.5 by 11 using kind of paper or using references. So that's why you use the references. Oh, a 7, 8 years old girl with this kind of ponytails. She has like the ponytails, like the shape of flowers, and you see like ponytails, kind of the ponytail that like braids or whatever is that thing. It's called the laces for with with the shape of flowers, and there is thumbs and thumbs and thumbs and thumbs. You have to just put your heart and say, well, I will bet that is, and you start, developing a character from that. So for that reason, if you are doing like a developing character for books, like I do, the best way is send a concept art to the author. And sometimes the author love it the first one thing. Oh, I love that way, I love it. And then you can just put it away. What I do with my art is what I tell everyone. First, I trust 100% in my art, not in my capabilities, but in my ability to be flexible and my ability to adapt whatever they have in mind. They give you sometimes a little, it's like sometimes the book, and you have to figure it out. What is the shape of that person? How that person gonna look like? And you say, what? Yeah, that is the way. So if you are watching this right now and you said, well, I'd like to see how you do that. Yeah, because of probably your style is not mine. Yeah, that's 100% true. My style is not yours. That's true. Whether you consider me a good or a bad actress, my style is 100% not yours. Because my style took me more than 20 years to do it. Yeah, it's like that old joke about Picasso. Picasso one day made like a little sketch for a guy. And the guy said, thank you, maestro. How much is it? And Picasso said, it's $10,000. And said, what? Maestro, you're going to charge me for 10 minutes of your time? No, I'm going to charge you for 40 years. Well, that took me to get to this place. 40 years. Yeah, that's the truth. So, whatever took you to get to the place you are right now, you are comfortable with. Or if you want to go like, okay, I don't like much of this style. I want to, keep exploring. Keep exploring. Do whatever you want to. Artists, we have fire in our blood. It's boiling all the time. We cannot be, like quiet kind of guys like that is stereotype that the guy just sit and watching just nothing and then just doing sketches without making any sound. I will buy that the first 10 minutes. The rest of the hour, we're just talking to ourselves. We're just watching everything. We're just talking to ourselves. We're talkative. We are noisy people because the images are noise for us. It's just a position of noise, 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 noise. That is how the image actually works. We have bunch of juxtaposition. Yeah, just put one on top of each other. Those images. That is how our mind works, actually. But let me tell you this. Put me in the message if you see this. Put me in the chat or even in the comments of this video a description of the character that you want me to do, and I will do it. I will check it out. I will navigate through the characters that you put me there, and if I find it interesting enough, I will do it. And don't worry. Don't try to be too objective with me. Try to be subjective. Show me something subjective so I can show you how can I make this not objective at all description, and something subjective of an alien that you never seen, but you probably want to see, and I will do it. That's why I will do it. And that comes to the first chapter of how can I do concept art? Well, concept art is that. It's just like that. A concept. What is a concept? A concept is an idea comes to fruition. That's the concept. Proof of concept. That means your concept works. Or no, it doesn't work. But it has to be proved. I mean, the first time that somebody told you in your report about the cars, I don't know about those chambers. What do you think? I don't know too. Well, the best way to know about something is doing it. I don't know how that color gets in my walls. Well, the best way is just take the chance to paint the wall, or at least paint a part. So you will see if that works or not. If it's not working, you just spend 1 gallon of paint. Sometimes it's like 40 bucks per gallon or 20 bucks per gallon. It depends. Well, anyway, that's my idea. So shoot me a message on the chat, or even in the comment part of this video, and I will start doing something for you guys, just out of the blue, and I'll show you my way of thinking, so you can just learn something. I'm not teaching you anything. I'm just showing you in a practical example, in a practical work, how can you make something out of nothing, just subjective, just not even observations, not even objectives. It's something very subjective. And by the way, you can use references. Yeah, it's like one time I said, "Oh, I wanna see it is called the plastic bag. It's a bag. It's a kind of insect that was genetically created to devour plastic in order to get rid of the plastic. So in the future, that kind of bag not only devour the plastic that is bad for us, but it eradicated plastic all from the planet, so make us in a very, very bad position. So I have to come up with that, and I see what is the best insect that is so freaky, that is so weird, that it looks like something out of science fiction. Beetles. Not the Beatles from Liverpool, no, Beatles. So I went to and tried to go of my idea of what that looked like, and I found the freakish, weirdest beetle, and I put to the author, and the author said, "Hey, I love that." Yeah, that happens. Sometimes what you're looking for in some abstract, that actually the answer is in the same nature. It is something that is so rare that we haven't seen it all day, that probably if you start drawing it, it looks like something out of science fiction. And the people say, "Wow." Oh, by the way, do you know I like medieval history? I like also HEMA, which is historical European martial arts, which is the medieval fencing. And I love everything about the Renaissance and medieval ages. You know that many armors of the Renaissance, they look pretty much straight out of one of those mangas. Or probably the guys from the mangas just took some examples from those armors from the Renaissance. They were not the kind of gothic armor that you see all times in this kind of like medieval movies. They were pretty elaborate. They have weird design. Sometimes they have like a swords that have like a holes where there's some kind of igneous substance. It's just flowing through, so they can just use it as a flame sword. Yeah, they don't not only exist in the Bible, that exists also in the medieval times. They have flame swords. Why they have the flame swords, I don't know. I don't know if they were a weapon, but they look cool and they invented, they use it. I don't know for what, but I think that should be kind of cool at night, in a medieval kind of chaotic battlefield with a sword, a huge sword like 60 inches long, just a blade, and the guy just and it's in flames like something straight out of the Bible. And those poor bastards, they were like, oh my gosh, we're dead. Yeah. And probably the sword not even work. I mean, it wasn't pretty good, yes, for attack the people, but yes, only the psychological effect, wow, for mediums. Just think of that. Well, now we are going to do our little fella, Dr. Zoidberg. We were doing Dr. Zoidberg. Why were we doing Dr. Zoidberg? I don't know. Well, because I like the subject, and let me put in my chat. So right now I'm doing my so right now I'm doing my transmission, and I'm just checking my this. By the way, that is my website, donatstudio.com. Please visit me and drop me. Probably in the future I will have some merchandise there, like hashtag I know the manga artist that I love it. Please don't copy that for me. Don't plan it. It's mine. I love it. Thank you. And by the way, if you want to support this artist, go to coffee.com/godsonasart and invite me a coffee. Just $3. Yeah, whatever. Support this artist. Help me out to free myself from the tyranny of the dependency of the capitalist world. Yeah, well, that was a joke. Thank you, guys. And right now, I'm gonna put my Dr. Zoidberg. Let me pull through my Dr. Zoidberg. He looks so cool. And I'm going to get to my main. Well, as you can see, that was my Dr. Zoidberg last week. Last week? Oh, well, not exactly last week. I was helping my in-laws to move in last week, so that wasn't it. No, this is my Dr. Zoidberg that I was doing like a few weeks ago, and I guess you can check it. I'm still using my beloved Wacom. Yeah, I'm still using my Wacom, and I'm not gonna change it in the next 10 years, I guess. Yep. And let me open my references of hey Cortana, open PureRef. Oh, Cortana is not speaking to me. Yeah, whatever. We are not speaking terms. Sorry, it's a joke. Okay, let me get to PureRef. Well, this is the program that I'm using. I think that I don't have something to show you, but this is the program that I'm using. And if you see my old videos, you can see there. And okay, every artist needs references. Okay, that is a fact. What is also a fact is every artist is cheap. That is also a fact. It's a true fact. Why we're cheap? Because what we say right now or shape is what we're going to spend in this lovely equipment like Wacom. So not only Wacom, better camera, a Blackmagic camera. No, I don't have a Blackmagic camera. I wish I have, but I don't have a Blackmagic camera. I have a EOS Rebel T3i. By the way, tell me in the comments and also tell me in the chat if you're interested for me to make you a video. How can you set up a YouTube studio for videos or for live streaming for less than $1,000? Because everyone is telling you, oh, it's gonna cost you $1,000. No, $1,800. No, it's gonna cost you less than $1,000. Yeah, I can assure you that. So if you want to know that, let me know. Put you in the comments or put you in the chat. I will see you in there. Okay? And let me see my best friend. The best friend from us artists is not only pure rep, it's also the place where we can get the references, which is Pinterest. What? You find Pinterest? Yeah, many people find the reference also in what's this place called? On Instagram, but the problem is I cannot have the picture from Instagram. I'm building the Pure Red. Pure Red, I guess, was decided to work exclusively with Pinterest, which is nice. So, let me say this. Oh, tell me if I have some kind of problem with volume or something like that, and I will try to, make this better. But let me know. Okay, so I am here in Pinterest, and I wanna do what I wanna do with Pinterest. Oh, I need a doctor. So I need a doctor because I need to know the color. Okay, here's a doctor. Yeah. I need to know the okay. Yeah. Okay, that will work. Okay, the other part is I will start doing the claws. Oh yeah, I have the claws here. Yeah, this is the part that we're going to start doing right now, which is the claw on my little fella. Where are the claws on my little fella? Where are the claws on my little fella? I think it's close. I don't know where's that. Okay. Yeah, I guess I can make something. I'm not using the blend. Let me go to the Harmony oil. Yes, we are into the Harmony oil. And yeah. So I need to catch this. Okay, so I need this, probably this kind. It's too big. Okay, so we have to do something with this. Just remember this part of Dr. Zoidberg. I'm trying to do Dr. Zoidberg the most realistic possible. Ah, by the way, in the screen, can you see? You can see my my Instagram and my Facebook. Just click on there. Yeah, no, actually, it's my Instagram and my Twitter. Just click on there and make me happy. I'm doing something called visual texture. This is not textured at all because you cannot feel this, but this is visual texture because it's making you, giving you the the idea. This is solely, absolutely. Okay, so this will make it a little smaller. Well, you cannot hear it, or if you can hear it, some kind of dummy neighbor there and there is putting some kind of music that I don't like, and I hope this guy just broke his neck one day. Or somebody called the cops on this guy because it's very noisy. I don't know why the people. I know we are noisy people, but sometimes we like to be, left alone with our thinking instead of having some kind of a dummy ass doing a function. Okay, let's see. Okay, looks way better. Yeah, it looks pretty much like how one of these scroll look like in real life. Mhm. So this is like a reddish kind of thing. So I will do this. Just, how to test this? Well, that is easy. You just go here. Um, Let me move myself a little to this part. Yeah, move myself to this part so you can see. Well, what I just did is this part here. Okay, you just this is my lines. Okay, so what I just did was taking my lines, I create a layer just on top of my lines, and then I go to this thing here and said click to layer below. So the reason you can just paint actually the lines. So you can just make it the lines whatever you want it instead of being just black. So yeah, it makes a little more of a effect and also is it's pretty nice actually. So let's go to the other place that we wanted to do. Oh yeah, this is the guy. So this is Dr. Zoidberg, and this guy I'm gonna make to the clip layer below, and I'm gonna start making the uh, yeah. Let's make it that. It's futuristic, so it should be in some way like this. Yeah. So let's do first the it's called midtones. So we'll just start. We're just doing the midtones first. What's the size of this thing? Oh, 170. It's not a biggie. Just do the midtones. Wow, I have a problem here. And this part should be like this. But I have to see how it works. Oh yeah. Hmm. Okay, now we go to the relight tones. to blends, but I don't need this. Throw it away. Need to leave some of this texture because I want to see this texture. Okay, this is visual texture. Okay, I'm probably gonna make this smaller. Okay. Okay. So this is the first part of our friend Zoidberg. So let's do something with this. Let's go back to this place. Yeah. And make this a little black. Not totally black, but this black. See? No, it's longer totally black, but it's some sort of black. Okay, let's do the scalpel. I don't know where I have the scalpel. I don't know where I put the scalpel. And I guess I can do it in this. Which one is this? Oh, it looks pretty nice that way, right? So let's do the scalpel. Yeah, you know what? Let's do it. Oh, I do the scalpel in this area. So we're gonna make the scalpel probably from here I'm gonna start painting the scalpel area. With the shirt. I'm gonna make the scalpel with the shirt. So I need one more layer. Just put it because I'm gonna do the shirt. Just in case. Oh, this is another one I'm using. Oh yeah. Okay, now let's make the scalpel. Oh, sorry. Okay. Probably not, but this area is. Not even this way. So yeah. Which one else? I have this, I have this. I have to turn the scalpel to. Okay, Dr. Zoidberg here. No, really, not really, not that much. Okay, and next phase. Do something with this. Oh, oh yeah, something with this. So I'm gonna work with bigger strokes. How it might be a good. This is gonna be my latest layer. My latest layer. So I'm gonna need bigger strokes. You know what? I like more this one. Yeah, that's the problem that I was suffering with this Wacom. And actually happened with many of the tablets. You have this kind of like anyway. let me do something with this part. All right. Yeah, let me this part too. Okay. I'm finished. Okay, guys, thank you so much. That is how, let me show you again. That is how the Dr. Zoidberg looks like. Well, at least my version of Dr. Zoidberg. Let me make you a little better, bigger, for you to see it. And I'm gonna give you some, start here and here. But guys, this is my version of Dr. Zoidberg. Thank you so much for showing me this idea, which I just did. And thank you so much for joining me. And right now I'm gonna go to my main. Okay. Well, that was Dr. Zoidberg. At least that was my interpretation of Dr. Zoidberg. Wait a minute. I'm gonna save it. Now it's saved. Where's no save? I'm not sure. Yep, now it's saving Dr. Zoidberg. Dr. Zoidberg saved. Well, what is this? This is concept art. Actually, it's concept art. It's pretty much like fan art, but I wanted to do Dr. Zoidberg with my own style, with my own ideas. So try to make this is a Dr. Zoidberg some kind of developer, which is and is also a mix between an octopus, pretty much a squid, and a lobster. So I just make Dr. Zoidberg that way. So yeah, and just make it the guys in a surgery room, which is surgical room, which is kind of you know, sarcastic because Dr. Zoidberg is a great doctor, man, the worst. So yeah, and this is Dr. Zoidberg, and I hope you like it. Well, shoot me any question you have right now, not in the chat because I'm about to close, but in the comments. Shoot me a description or whatever character you have. The most abstract character, the best is for me, and I try to make this to look real for you guys. And I'm just going to, pick the best one, the one that I like the most, and I will try to do it. Well, thank you so much for joining me. And just remember, if you want to support the artist, go to coffee.com/Castellanas and just buy me a coffee. Also, you can just click on this channel and subscribe. I just almost forgot. Please subscribe to this channel. Help me grow up this channel, this community of wannabe artists that we want to do something with our lives or something like that. Yeah. Well, anyway, just click and subscribe. It's easy. It's free. Just 1 second of your life. I mean, it means a lot for me. Thank you. And also don't forget to follow me and my social networks like Twitter and Instagram. Right now I'm putting my this video in Periscope. So if you wanted to replay it, if you are not on YouTube, you can just click and join me on Instagram or this guy's Twitter. Help me out. Just help this artist. And now remember, everything that I have here is just above by me. I am supporting myself. There is no Wacom, nor XP Paint, nor Canon, nor computers, no Microsoft. Nobody is just giving me like stuff for free so I can do a review. So whatever I'm using is the things I'm using. And I should be doing their reviews for this. And so far the Wacom just has that small delays when I put the big brushes with a lot of texture. But it feels like it's normal because I have 16 gigabytes of memory and I need probably 32. Yeah. If you're doing 600 dpi illustrations, probably like bigger than 10 by 10, you will need at least 32 gigabytes of memory because Photoshop is a memory holder. And also Clipstudiopaint looks that way. Okay? Well, and by the way, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my social media, and help me out to grow this channel. Yes, I know that I'm saying this, I'm telling this like 4 times, 3 times, anyway. But if you feel comfortable with it, just do it. And also don't forget that right now we're probably there and going special in Clipstudiopaint classes. So just go there and try to Google Clipstudiopaint. Just go there and probably they have 50% off on the Clipstudiopaint Pro and Clipstudiopaint X. Which is, if you already have the Clipstudiopaint Pro, that means you will have $88 just for upgrading to Clipstudiopaint Pro X. Which is something that I will do in the future. Good thing about Clipstudiopaint is you just pay one time and it's yours forever. It's not like these guys of Photoshop, which is it's a subscription, it's monthly. If you want just Photoshop, which I will advise you to do Photoshop on Lightroom. I don't need Lightroom, but if you just want Photoshop, it's like 20 or 30 bucks per month, which is something. But anyway, just do it if you want it, or if you feel comfortable. You can just have the whole spectrum of the Photoshop. The whole spectrum of the Adobe program, which includes also Adobe Fresco, which not working with this AMD. I don't know why. So just talk to Adobe to make this work with my RX 580. I have 8 gigabytes of video, dedicated video memory card, and Alfresco said that my card is not supported. Really? Alfresco, you are a racist. Adobe, you are racist because you are just pulling the strings for NVIDIA. And you are just leaving us AMD guys out of the picture. And I don't like it. But anyway, I'm using Photoshop for my professional work, and also I'm trying to switch to my to Clipstudiopaint because I think it's pretty good and it's worth. 25 bucks? Really? You spend more in the movies. You should buy it. Well, anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me, and happy 4th of July for the guys who live in the States with me. And have a nice weekend for the ladies that doesn't live in the guys that doesn't live in the States. And for me, it's a 3 days weekend because Monday I'm not going to work because it's 5th of July. That means nothing, but the federal government here in the States says that means something. And when I to contradict the federal government. Well, guys, see you next week, and thank you so much for joining me. And just remember to subscribe. I know this is the 7th time. Thank you.